Hello friends and neighbors.
And me.
Yep, we're here. This is my son, one of my kids, and today we're going to make an herbal honey, which is really easy, so easy kids can do it, and it's delicious and it's medicinal. All you're going to need is some honey. Raw honey is the best. Local raw honey is the very best. This is not local, but it's raw. We're going to need an herb, a dried herb. So I got some sage from my herb garden, and we'll need a container. Alright, Xavier, you're going to make this for me, so I want you to get sage and put it in the jar.
I can actually open this?
Yeah, oops.
Open?
You can use your fingers. The reason you want to use a dried herb is because the water will increase the chance of spoilage if it's a fresh herb. Here, just use your fingers and pick some pieces out and put them in there. Good.
Can I make this?
You can.
Mild.
Mild? Okay. And now we're just going to put honey over it. The honey has natural antimicrobial preservative powers that will keep the concoction from spoiling. Also, it's good in your body for fighting infections of various types. We're gonna add it all up until we more or less fill the jar. Yeah, so we're gonna use a lot of honey.
A lot of honey.
Mm-hmm.
This is about how much I use.
Mm-hmm. And the honey is going to extract and take on the medicinal properties of whatever plant we put it in. Flavors too. So this doesn't have to be a medicinal preparation. It could just be a culinary thing.
I just like you slowed down the water.
Yeah.
And turned it yellow.
Now the honey normally is completely shelf stable. It does not require refrigeration. After we've made this, it still doesn't require refrigeration, but it's not as bulletproof as it used to be. It's still really good, but it's not completely, it won't last indefinitely. So
this is fine.
Even though it doesn't require refrigeration, I will end up putting it in the refrigerator just as an extra, good job coughing into your sleeve, just as an extra precaution.
Oh.
Here, try to keep it in the middle so it doesn't get on the outside of the jar.
My hands are getting tired.
You want me to squeeze it a while?
Yes.
Okay. You like that, huh?
Aren't you pretty mild?
Okay, next we're just going to put a lid on it. So put this part on first. That closes it, and then this holds that on. And you want to put a label on it saying what it is and when you've started it. And you can just put it in a warm location for 1 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks is honestly a little better, but 1 week is okay. And probably what you really want to do is once or twice a day, turn it upside down, flip it so that the honey, you know, it helps stir it up and keep it mixing and keep it infusing.
How about you flip it once per day and just leave it upside down, and then the next day you flip it upside up?
Well, once per day would work. Twice per day is a little better, but once would work. And I'll put it on a windowsill, but I like to put it in a paper bag just to protect it from some of the harshest of the sunlight, so it has a little more indirect warming. And 1 to 3 weeks later, this will be ready, but we don't want to wait that long. So I started one about 3 weeks ago, and we have it here.
What? What? You didn't tell me?
So we're going to strain it out, and to strain it out, I'm just going to pour it through a strainer. There's no trick here. There's no secret technology. There you go. Just set it upside down on that. Yeah, just go ahead and set it down.
This is honey?
Yeah. And now we wait. Okay, the honey has drained, and I've cleaned out the container. So, okay, just let your coin down. If you could kind of turn this here. I'll hold it up. You use the spoon to kind of scoop it into.
It's thick.
Yeah, it's honey. Now remember, it won't completely fill the jar because a lot of that space was taken up with herbs. So don't be disappointed if it's not right up to the top. That's normal.
No. I know it wasn't going to actually get to the top.
And you can do this with any herb you want, really. Lemon balm is another good one.
Did this look like honey with a bunch of flakes of flowers in it?
Some of the, yeah, we did not use a super fine strainer.
I keep wanting.
So you may have little tiny pieces, depending on the size of the strainer you use.
I keep hearing like little snaps every once in a while.
I think that is the sound of air bubbles in the honey.
I guess around where the stuff is.
Okay, and how you use this, well, you can use it like you would use honey in any way, you know, on bread or
There's a lot
whatever.
of bubbles.
But one of the easiest ways to use it medicinally is as an instant tea. I have my really hot water, and
Well, that's what that was.
let me get a spoonful of honey, and I'll stir this in here.
I don't see any changes. The honey.
Well, yeah, I'm using the hot water to get the honey off of the spoon.
That's smoking.
The steam, yeah.
Ooh, that looked good.
Okay. And now I just cover it up, and
That's it.
yeah, I'm going to let it sit and cool down. The reason I'm covering it up is because the herb that I've selected has a lot of its power from an essential oil, its essential oil components, and those would vaporize pretty quickly and come out of the mug. So I'm going to trap them in there until it cools down to the temperature that I want to drink it. But now that's ready-made, just a spoonful of your infused honey, and you have an instant tea, an instant medicinal tea. I guess one thought, the really hot water in there could deactivate some of the honey's antimicrobial properties, so that's something to think about, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Alright, we're going to let that cool. We're going to finish getting the last little honey in here, and we'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.